less turnovers playing that kind of style, I would imagine.
Yeah, I didn't tell the players we had 14 turnovers. But no, playing that style, I thought that was good. They didn't pressure the ball a lot, so I thought 14 was acceptable. They played a lot of zone, so we did a good job passing the basketball. But even on made baskets, we were able to get down the court, and I thought that was very big for us.
Coach, just the difference in the way that KK played tonight as opposed to all of last year, just the confidence that you played with. That's something you guys have seen since day one.
Well, she's just really a true leader on the court. I mean, she's the one that's always pushing everybody. Conditioning-wise, she's energetic. She knows that there's sometimes her battery kind of goes down, and that's where the players have to pick her up. But that's only 10% of the time. And, just executing, pushing the ball, playing great defense, setting the tone, which we need. I think all around she's matured, and we need her to be consistent day in and day out, and thought she did a great job directing her team tonight.
Brittany, when you made the little run there in the first, I think it's when you had several transition baskets yourself there. Just is it nice knowing you can get out and perhaps get the ball on the run there and get some easy buckets?
Oh, most definitely. I mean, like we've said before, we were going to run this year, and as coaches always said, when your defense picks up, you get offensive points off that. I mean, we didn't have to set up an offense. You just go down, get in transition, get layups, and that's easy. It gets things going for us.
KK, do you feel like a different player this year?
Yes. I think I'm just really confident this year in everything I do. I think being a freshman, it's really hard, whether you're a huge stand-up player or whatever. So I think definitely my confidence is just way up there. And I have a lot of support from my teammates. So when I do go on runs and I make a couple turnovers in a row, I have my teammates, they have my back, and like, you got it. So definitely, yeah.
Brittany, what do you see the biggest difference in KK this year?
I agree with Coach, the maturity level. I mean, she just came back, this summer a completely different person, maturity-wise, and that changes her, her mentality for the team. She's a great leader on and off the court, and I think that's really helped her on-court game, just to be able to talk to people, about any situation. I think that really developed her as a person.
Drey, did it take you a half to shake the rust off a little bit? Did you finally start to feel like you were getting in a little bit of a rhythm?
Yeah, definitely. That first half was a little rusty for me. But my teammates were there, my coaches were there the whole time telling me to just relax. And I think once I relaxed, the game kind of became a little bit easier for me.
Did you feel like you were going 150 miles an hour? Sort of looked like you
Yeah,
were.
I did. Head was kind of spinning. But once I finally calmed down, everything was better.
So just trying to make up for 2 years and 2 seconds.
Definitely, definitely.
Was that the biggest thing you saw to Drey, was just slow her down a little bit? And
Yeah, I mean, she's been very hungry to play, just like Net and Chantel, probably more so than anybody. And Drey has all the capability, but her head was spinning. You could tell she was just thinking too much rather just playing. And then when she settled down, obviously everybody saw what she's capable of doing, because her teammates have surrounded her so well and can get her the ball when she obviously can create down low.
You got good minutes out of your freshmen today. Pretty happy with what you saw from those two?
Oh, yeah. I didn't feel they played like freshmen. I think their defensive intensity, their conditioning is fantastic, them understanding. The philosophy and the offenses have been a huge key from all of our players that continue to help them and our staff. KK's been amazing with Courtney, and Brittany's been great with Dee Dee, because they kind of share those spots. And that's what you have to have. You have to have teammates that are willing to step out and continue to build them up. And, their defense, I thought, really set the tone. You had KK and Courtney and Dee Dee in at the same time. It really caused some problems. So just pleased at their efforts, and they're going to continue to grow.
KK, when you guys put on the press there in the middle of the first half, how much did that just change the tempo and change kind of the complexion of the game?
I think that was a big difference. Definitely, just because our defense is what gets us going. So once our defense clicked and we were getting defensive stops there or making them take shots that they weren't making, it got us running and got our offense going.
Does Dee Dee defend any of you players in practice? And, just speak about her defensive abilities a little bit.
Oh man, she's quick. I mean, she's got quick feet and her arms are forever long. I mean, she can. You don't think she's there, and then the next second she's got a steal. You're like, dang it, where'd you come from? But she's quick and she's very active with her hands, and I think that's something that a lot of us, we think we're active, but we're really not. And she's just active 100% of the time, and I think that's great. And we have to learn from that. And she's definitely a tough defender. I give her that.
I'm glad she's on our team.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely glad she's on our team.
Coach, how much can she kind of change the way the game is played when she's in there, the way that she plays defense?
I think she can change it tremendously. Like I said, for a freshman to play that type of defense, and she will be a defensive stopper for us, whether she's guarding a point guard or a best shooter. Dee Dee will do anything that you ask. She's probably the most selfless kid, best team member, but she just doesn't want to be known for her defense, so that's a good thing. That means that she wants to be challenged every second, but she just gets down and plays, and you have to have that. I think with KK pressuring at the point or Dee Dee pressuring at the point, that's what we get with those two. And then we got to, our guards got to do a great job pressuring the wings, and I think that just creates a lot of havoc.